This is the Fire sequencer for the Raspberry Pi. You just have to go to the IP address of your Raspberry Pi and the URL, then select File New Firework Sequence. It'll open up a window for you, and then it's telling you to drag and drop an audio file, so you can take one from your desktop or from anywhere and drag it in. You can kind of see the plus that shows. Drop the file. It takes a little bit to load up to the Raspberry Pi, but once it's there, it'll show in the list here. As you can see, it's got an audio representation of the audio clip, and it's showing it's a little bit over 3 minutes. So if you zoom, you can zoom in on that, and it's going to adjust the audio clip for you and also the time. So when you play, it'll actually auto scroll. You can change the zoom while it's playing. If you want to just play a certain section, you can click and highlight a section and just play that section, and it'll go right to the stop. If you decide you want to loop through that section and work on that specific section, you click the loop button and hit the play. If you want to clear your selection, notice it's telling you the selection there, you just single click anywhere. If you want to seek to anywhere in the track, you can scroll and then double click. It'll take you right to that section in the track, and you can play from there. So that's basic audio navigation functions, which is in most applications. So we're going to start doing the sequence. You can adjust this window to whatever size that you'd like. And we're going to start from the beginning here. So at like 1 second here, we're just going to add a switch event. It's telling you we can pick which module and which switch, and you can fine tune the time and the duration that that switch is on and off, and you can even name that event. So if you want to call the firework something specific like a mortar or whatever you'd like, you can rename these to anything. Would help makes your show look easier to manage. So you can hit play, and at any given time just hit the plus button. Like if I want a firework to fire here, just click the button and it inserts the time in milliseconds. We're gonna add a few of these here. So that's the basic concept of it. You'd want to select which switches that you're going to be utilizing and which module. The modules I'm using are 8. Basically, is what one module has 8 switches, and I can have up to 8 modules with the system that I created. So I'm just going to play through this a little bit and add a few more. Tomorrow all things were gone. I worked for all my life, and I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. So you can select whichever items that you want here. Just increase these as you go. To be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be, and I'm not. We'll select a few more here. And since I'm going in order, you're going to see in the preview that the different switches when they click off. So now I'm going to select module 2, switch 1, and I'll just go to module 3, switch 1, just so you can see it in the preview mode. So once I preview this, you should see, you're going to see the modules themselves. You can see the switch 1 goes off. Switch 2 is going off. If tomorrow all things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. As you can see, the switches went off. Now it's going to module 2. So you can adjust these anywhere. Once you're in run mode, it's actually running on the Raspberry Pi and sending the commands to the modules to turn them on and off. So we don't allow you to make changes. You have to let the song play through, unfortunately, at this point. But this is version 1 of my sequencer, so I plan on adding that in the future.